Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Gran Turismo 7, where I am going to be giving you a guide and showing you how to get at least gold in every single test National B license. So this is just a bit of an intro as you start your license test for the very first time. So a little bit of a disclaimer, this entire series will be done using a wheel with no assists on apart from ABS, and of course we do have the brake indicator on. So there are going to be 10 tests in the National B license. I'm going to give you a guide to each and every one of them, ending with Scuba for B10. But let's get right in to B number 1. I'm going to be in the Mazda Demio here at the high speed ring. So getting off to a good start here, making sure we don't hit the rev limiter. Now coming into the braking zone for the very first time, we are going to be braking just after the cones as we slow it down here, just before the 50-meter board. We're going to be hard on the brakes all the way until we come to a stop. That's going to give us a goal time of 20.4. So pretty easy task for you there. We're going to go into B2. We're going to be doing the exact same test but in a faster car. So making sure we get a good start here. So as you can see by the ghost, we did ruin the start in our first run. So we're going to give it another go here. Coming into the braking zone, we're going to brake just as the 200-meter board there leaves the screen. We're going to be hard on the brakes all the way until we come to a rest. Just slamming on the brakes there, nothing too taxing. That's going to give us a goal time of 16.4. So moving on now to B3, we're going to be in the Copen at Alsace village. So I won't be stopping or slowing down this one for you, as it is a lower powered car. So we're going to be flat out pretty much all the way, turning in, making sure we get the car right over that curb on the inside, and then we're just going to be on the throttle the entire way, and that's going to give us a gold time of 14.8. so just scraping through there. Probably could have done that a lot better, but we're going to move into B4. We're going to be doing the exact same test but in a faster car once again. So you see where the barrier meets the hay, we're going to be braking just as that leaves our screen, downshifting to second for that extra rotation. Getting it in close to the apex, upshift to third on the exit so that we can power all the way to the line. Now I definitely could have been a lot more aggressive on the throttle, but that is going to give us a time of 11.5, and we're going to move straight on into B5, where we're going to be at Scuba in the bath. Now once again, I'm not going to slow this one down because the car is already slow enough, and it is full throttle all the way through the section of corners. As long as you hit the apexes, then you will get a good time. We'll get a 12.8, so 4 tenths off the gold time. So we're going to move now into B6, where we're going to do the exact same test but in a faster car. So this one I will slow down, as you will need to brake a little bit just as the barrier changes colour there. We're going to brake, just tapping the brakes there, letting the car roll into the apex, using the throttle to control the stability of the car. A little lift here on the second corner as we run a little bit tiny wide there, but we're going to come home with a 10.6. So an easy task for you there as we move on to B7. We're going to be at Trail Mountain in the Toyota GR86. Now this is a fun little corner to do. As we're coming down into the braking zone, we're going to be looking for the yellow sign just on the right there. Full braking all the way down to second gear for that extra rotation. Get the car turning in quite nicely. Now we're going to upshift to third before we go on the power here. And as soon as you see the man standing on the rock, you're going to be powering all the way through the exits. And that is going to give you a time of 17.6. So moving on now to B8. We're going to be at Mount Panorama in the Mitsubishi Lancer. Now your brake marker is going to be between the 100 meter board and the 50 meter board. There is a shadow. We're going to be braking dead on the shadow, all the way down to second for that extra rotation. Now I could have been a lot closer into the apex here, but we're going to upshift to third for the exit, and we're going to power out, and that is going to be a nice easy gold with a 13.5. Moving on now to B9. We're going to be at Dragon Trail Seaside in the Honda Civic. Now coming through this first corner, we are going to be completely flat, just making sure we get the turn-in spot on so that we can clip the apex. Don't run too far over the apex, and just as the grass meets the sand, we're going to be braking heavily here down to second gear. Now I should have upshifted to third a lot earlier here, so that we could power out on the exit. We don't lose too much time with the gear change. But either way, that is going to give us a goal time of 17.4. So again, we just managed to sneak through there. But we're going to move on now to the final exam. We're going to be in B10. We're going to be in the Clio at Scuba again. So this one is a little bit of a longer one, as it is the final test. So coming into the first braking zone, we're going to want to get all the way over the apex here, braking just as the apex starts to go out to the right. But we're going to be braking in a straight line, get it all the way down to second for that rotation, let the car roll, upshifting to third for that extra traction on the exit. Coming into the second braking zone here, again when the barrier changes colour, we're going to be dabbing the brakes just to get that car, or just get that front end turned in. Again, once you feel the grip building up, you're going to be hard on the throttle all the way to the finishing line, making sure we don't hit the rev limiter as we go up from third to fourth. But that is going to be a goal time of 25.0. And now we get our National B license. We also get a little bit of money, which is going to help greatly. But now, for the moment we've all been waiting for, we're going to get our gift cards. We get a Renault Clio 220 trophy for getting all bronze on our license test. And for getting all gold, we're going to get the GTO Twin Turbo. So pretty good, decent cars there. But that is going to be it for this guide. Do let me know down in the comments if it has helped you out at all, and if you would like to see more. But that is going to do it for me. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.